Hey, 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 it's Mr. Surface, and we are going to be wrapping up the circuit for this week. So we looked at the story. Now we got to look at the essays that you might choose to build or write based on the story. So you go to my Schoology page, so beautiful. Go to this week's TDA, or you could always click on the day of the week that it happens to be. I'm going to go with just straight to the TDA. Whoa, 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 happy. All right. So, what do we got going on here? Ooh la la. We got a prompt. Theme is the life lesson the author would like his reader to get out of the text. How does Jimenez, the author of the circuit, what's that, Mr. Surface? Oh, I'll tell you. The circuit is this story here. Cajas de Carton is another name for it, right? So there's the circuit right there. That's the story that we read. Now we thought about the theme, we annotated it all. Now it's time for us to write down our thinking. Here's one student's response to this prompt. And the student answered the prompt with an opening introduction. They said, Jimenez develops a theme of disconnection. Now, perhaps you are going to choose cooperation, acceptance, loyalty, kindness, compassion, courage, honesty, good versus evil, or perseverance. Right? You can make a case for all those, but a good case can be made for sure using the theme of disconnection. So the theme of disconnection through Panchito's punishing toil, Panchito's connection with Mr. Lima, and the story's depressing conclusion. So Jimenez develops the theme of disconnection through Panchito's paranoid, punishing toil. Panchito's family are migrant workers who follow a seasonal circuit around Southern California. The family leaves one farm for another. Once Panchito, his father, and brother Roberto begin working, they experience harsh conditions, all while having to dodge the school bus so they're not punished for absenteeism. Quote, after they crossed the street, the bus drove away. Roberto and I came out from hiding and joined Papa. The sun kept beating down. The buzzing insects, the wet sweat, and the hot, dry dust made the afternoon seem to last forever. This stressful combination of paranoia and physical discomfort shows how Panchito feels beat down. If he were working on music, which he develops a taste for later in the story, then he would not feel separated or disconnected from his working day. His hidden feelings of pain, fear, and discomfort are important ways Jimenez develops the theme of disconnection. Take a moment to find a connection on this page. Then drag a light bulb to something that seems important. Then, if you could please, drag a question mark to a part that you've got a question about. And then finally, could you please find part that connects to today's learning target, which is examining our theme and how authors develop it. Take the time to do that now. Great work! Now, you've had a chance to read, now have a chance to think and evaluate a little bit. How does the essay analyze the passage? Do they do a good job breaking down the quotation that they use? The quotation here starts with after, where the hand is right now, and ends with forever, where the hand is right now. Your job is to open up a Vocaroo, click it, and then you're going to read the part that's underlined in red here, underlined in red here, and underlined in red here, and then you'll answer out loud, does the essayist analyze the passage? And you'll come back here, save and share, click, put this in here, and then boom, on to the next one. But first, take the time to do it now. Ooh, all right. Now, we've got the same paragraph, but it's also broken down with some pictures too. All right, let's take a look at the prompt, and what we'll do is get out of here, yeah. This thinking thing, be gone. So, prompt. Let's turn on the highlighter and get some orange going. Theme is the life lesson the author would like his reader to get out of his text? How does Jimenez develop the theme throughout the story, the circuit? Well, let's see if they develop it. Jimenez develops a theme of disconnection through Panchito's paranoid, punishing toil. Well, I see theme. Oh, it looks like that connects right with the prompt here. And then I see disconnection. And I see that connects right over here. And look, there's a disconnect right there in the center. Panchito's family are migrant farmers who follow a seasonal circuit around Southern California. Notice how these, and I'm going to switch over to blue, notice how these are different seasonal workers, right? You can see that they're dressed different. This guy's got pumpkins. This guy is getting something to get in summer, presumably. He's harvesting in August, right? All sorts of different seasons. Got to dress for the cold, right? So these are all seasonal, following a seasonal circuit. Now, the family leaves one farm for another. Once Panchito, his father, and brother Roberto begin working, they experience harsh conditions. Ooh, what harsh conditions? Well, look at that. And not just that, but they have to hide from the school bus, so they're not punished for absenteeism. I mean, look at this kid. He ain't in school. There's a school across the street. He ain't in there. Come on now. But then we get to the quote. After they crossed the street, and I'm switching to green. After they crossed the street, the bus drove away. Came out. Roberto and I came out from hiding and joined Papa. The sun kept beating down. The buzzing insects, the wet sweat, the hot, dry dust made the afternoon seem to last forever. Right? So this stressful combination of paranoia and physical discomfort, and I'm going to switch over to purple, physical discomfort, right, shows how Panchito feels beat down, right? He is not feeling good. Let's say this guy's Panchito, he's not looking good. If he were working on music, right, which he develops a taste for later in the story, then he would not feel separated or disconnected from his working day, right? These are some individuals who feel connected to their work. Not so with Panchito. His hidden feelings of pain, fear, discomfort are important ways Jimenez develops the theme of disconnection. Ooh, there's the author Jimenez, who develops and theme. Take a moment to make sure your screen looks like Mr. Surface. And then let's take a look at this one. What theme is implied at the end of the circuit when Panchito discovers the packed boxes? Is it A, few things in life are lasting? Is it B, always expect the best outcome? Is it C, good things come to those who wait? Or is it D, helping others is the key to happiness? Well, let's find the ones that are clearly wrong. Good things come to those who wait? I'm not so sure. That seems pretty obviously wrong. Always expect the best outcome? Well, I read the end of the story. That seems pretty obviously wrong to me, too. Now I've got few things in life are lasting, or helping others is the key to happiness. Well, I have a question. Is it referring to Lima, or is it referring to what we're supposed to get? What's theme again? Is that the theme the characters learn, or is it the theme we, the readers, learn? Oh, it's we, the readers. So, we learned that few things in life are lasting. That's the correct answer. That's the theme, one of the themes of this wonderful short story. All right, now it says to click here if you want to go back to the beginning. All right, we've probably read it enough already, so we're going to go straight to the TDA now. Okay. How does Jimenez develop the theme throughout the circuit? Jimenez develops the theme of blank throughout the circuit with one part of the story, a second part of the story, and the third part of the story. I would suggest getting one part from the beginning, One part from the middle and one part from the end, especially the very end. And when you're done writing, go ahead and give yourself a grade. How far did you get along? How'd you do all these different parts? And then boom, you are done this TDA. Sit back and relax.